Meanwhile, two moderate groups of Syrian rebels, thought by Washington to be a ground force against the jihadists, have surrendered to al-Qaeda. The advance of Islamic State in Syria has forced hundreds of thousands of people to flee the bloodshed, many crossing into bordering Lebanon. But instead of finding a safe haven there, some are discovering they're less than welcome. Maria Finoshna has more for us.
Today is Mariam's birthday, but she's not happy. The 39-year-old woman, her husband and 8 children fled their home in northern Syria when war reached their door. For the past 3 years, they've lived here, a parking lot in neighboring Lebanon.
I left Syria because my home was destroyed. It was doomsday there, and we left. Here life is very hard and miserable. We are humiliated a lot here. Once we were coming back from a doctor in Syria. The officer let us all cross, but left my daughter on the other side. I was crying and screaming. He told me, "Go, take your child and go back to your country."
Mariam's family is just a drop in the ocean of Syrian refugees escaping violence at home. It is estimated that 6 million were displaced. Over 1 million are here in Lebanon. To some, they've been fortunate, being able to find space in what passes for a refugee camp, like the Hassan family. It took months of hard work for Mohammed to build this shelter. Now, though, he's unable to work.
The car hit me and I broke my collarbone. I couldn't work and sent my cousin to work for me. But they didn't like that and took another guy. It's hard to find a job because we're too many here.
Mohammed hoped for help from the UN Human Rights Agency, but their family was rejected.
Everything is hard, no water, the living conditions are not good. Winter is approaching and no one helps us. We have cockroaches and rats. I'm always afraid they bite my child.
But the relentless hardship on this side of the border doesn't seem to prevent others from crossing into Lebanon.
The UN says 1.1 million Syrian refugees have been registered here in Lebanon since the beginning of the crisis in neighboring Syria, and their number is on a constant rise. But these are official statistics. Many have crossed the border illegally, which makes it almost impossible to talk about real numbers. And no one can say for sure how many more will come.
As we were leaving, a man approached us asking for a favor.
I want to tell the world that we as individuals are suffering, that we escaped from Syria to find a safe place and maybe no safe place in this world.
And with Lebanon fast running out of refugee resources and the will to let any more refugees in, these desperate Syrians may indeed be the lucky ones. Maria Finoshna, Lebanon.